Hello everyone, welcome you all in today's class. So as we have finished three questions of exercise 5.3, fine. Now I'm going to continue with question number 4. If you have your book, please open and read question number 4. The question is how many terms of the AP is given 9, 17, 25 must be taken to give a sum of 636. Okay. Our AP is 9, 17, 25, okay, and sum is given, sum is 636. Now the basic thing is to check that here A equals to 9, fine, N is not given, okay, and we need to find out. After this, can you find out D? So D will be 8, okay. Anything else that we need? So first of all, write down whatever is given for us. We have written the AP 9, 17, 25, and as per the AP, A equals to 9. If you subtract any of the two term of this AP, you will get difference 8, and sum is given 636, okay. And अब ये आपको ऐसा बोला नहीं जाएगा कि आप n फाइंड आउट करो, वहाँ लिखा होगा अप टू हाउ मेनी टर्म्स, ओके. द एपी का जस्ट सम अप इक्वल टू 636, ठीक है. तो ये सब जो है अंडरस्टूड है. नाउ वी विल यूज द फर्स्ट फॉर्मूला Sn इक्वल्स टू n बाई 2 2a plus n minus 1 into b, isn't it? Now put up the values. N still we don't have twice of a. You can have the value of a plus n. Again we don't know d is a. Okay, before solving this, फिर से एक बार याद दिला दें कि जब भी यहाँ पर n की बात हो रही है, whenever we are talking about n, that means we'll deal with quadratic equation, okay. And in the previous video also I told you that quadratic equation is nothing more than a quadratic polynomial, fine. If you have understood a quadratic polynomial and you know how to just solve quadratic polynomial to find out its zeros, similarly over here, if you know the splitting the middle term method, so we can do splitting over here, and we can easily find the value by using the same method in the case of equation solve, okay, because this is the only case, okay. This is the only case of finding n where we need to use concept of the previous chapter, and as we have still not read about that chapter, so that's why I told you कि आपको इतना नहीं सोचना है. Only you think about the quadratic polynomial, and if you have read quadratic polynomial, the same concept of splitting the middle term method we can apply over here, okay. So next is n by 2. You can multiply it, fine. Rest you can transpose over here, so it will be okay. And then further you can write, see, 18 minus 8 equals to 10. I'm just multiplying this, okay, in one go. So 10n, and here it will be 8n square, fine. So our equation becomes fine equals to 0. Now as you can see, this can be further divided, so divide the equation by 2. The new equation that we will have is okay. Now the thing is here splitting है ना, कैसे इसको जो है हम स्प्लिटिंग करें, ये अभी आपके पास एक दिमाग में क्वेश्चन आ रहा होगा. तो जैसा कि हम इसके पहले बता चुके हैं कि आपको स्प्लिटिंग द मिडिल टर्म यूज करना है, तो सेम कंसेप्ट भी है. यू मल्टीप्लाई a and c, okay. So after multiplying a and c, what do we have? This can be multiplied, oh sorry, here it will be 5, okay. So this will be, I can tell you, the 48 and 53. Okay, this is the combination that we will get. Okay, you can multiply 4 and 636. The further term, the same method ये आप 6 7 में पढ़ चुके हैं. By using prime factorization method you can calculate. So 48 and 53 is the combination that we are going to take over here. So now the sign is a plus, so 48 will be of minus and 53 will be of plus, and remaining you can take as it is. Take out common whatever we can. Okay, so over here and control it. Yes, so here 53 plus 53 we will take out, and minus 12 will be inside. Okay, remain inside. And then next further is n minus 12 and minus 12 remaining 4n plus 53, okay, equals to 0. If you take the first bracket with 0, so n equals to, you will get 12. And if you take the second bracket with 0, so it will be minus 53 by 4. Now again there is a question that n cannot be negative. Okay, and reason you know, as n means the place. Okay, the value. Okay, place value we are denoting by n, and place value of any of the number cannot be in negative, cannot be in fraction. And here you can see both are coming together. That means negative and fraction both is not possible. That's why you leave this, and the answer of this question will be n equals to 12. Isn't it? Fine. You can write. Meanwhile, I'm watching the next question. Fine. So next question, question number 5. The question 5th is, the first term of an AP is 5. Okay, let me write. That's 5th question. Given is A equals to 5. Okay, the last term L equals to 45, and sum is given, Sn is given 400. Find the number of terms. That means we need to find out n and the common difference. ठीक है, हमको n भी find out करना है और हमको common difference भी find out करना है. So there this is not a big deal. ठीक है, आपको करना कुछ भी नहीं है, सिर्फ अगर आप फॉर्मूला याद करें कोई ऐसा फॉर्मूला फाइंड इन विच वी हैव these 3 terms. Okay, and if we have these 3 terms, then fourth term can easily find. And we have n by 2 a plus l. This is the third formula which I told you. Okay, so Sn equals to n by 2 a plus l. Put all the values as much as you can, just write it. Okay, 400 equals to n, and as it becomes 50, 50 by 2 becomes 25, and that cancel it 5 times. If you just once again 5 60, so n equals to 16 here. Fine, the first answer you will get is n equals to 16. How we have done? By using the third formula, Sn equals to n by 2 a plus l. Sn we have, some of the numbers we have, n we don't have, a we have, and the last term we have. Okay, and I already told you कि जहाँ पर भी last term हो ना, तो वो लिखेगा आपको, ये बोलेगा कि last term it is. Okay, until and unless it is given, you just don't pretend. Okay, so okay, it is the last term which is already given for us, and we will solve by transposing. Now the next thing is 16th term. Fine, so here you can use two concepts. Okay, you have two concepts to use. First is concept of Sn, and second is the concept of An or the last term. Okay, as An could be the last term, could not be the last term. Fine, so here we will take the An is last term, as last term is already given. So in this case, if you want, you can use the first formula of sum, or if you want, you can use the nth term of an AP. Okay, I'm using nth term of an AP as we know total 16 terms are there. So A16 can be written as A plus 15B, isn't it? And A16 is how much? 45. So 45 equals to A is 5 plus 15, and as we don't know D, okay, so it will be 40 equals to 15D, and D equals to 40 upon 50. Now further the same thing which we have to follow, it D equals to 8 by 3, and this is your answer, means your second answer. First answer is 16 and second answer is 8 by 3. Okay, please note it down. Now your next question, question number 6. Question 6 is the first and last term of an AP are given. Okay, the common difference is given. How many terms are there and what is their sum? Okay, let's see. Given A equals to 17 and L, last term is given 350. Okay, common difference is also given over here, that is 9. We need to find out N and Sn. These two things first. Now come to N. Okay, as we have L and we have D and A, we can use the previous formula, that finding nth term of an AP. So L equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. Okay, put up the values. 350 equals to 17 plus N we don't know, let it be like this, and common difference is 9. Transpose this, it will be 333 equals to N minus 1 and 9. Cancel with 3, 111 times it will be cancelled. Again cancel it, 3 and then 7. So N equals to we will have 38. Okay, ट्रांसपोज करते हैं 1 को, ये क्या हो जाएगा, प्लस हो जाएगा आपका. सो द वैल्यू ऑफ, okay, two things we need to find out over here. So the value of N is 38, and the next thing is after, yes, Sn. Okay, so Sn directly use the value as last term is given. Sn, अब N की value 38 है, so as 38 I'm gonna write. So 38 by 2, A क्या है आपका 17 plus last term is 350. Okay, 19 times it will be cancelled, and you can just add it. So it will be 367. Okay, and then do multiply. Okay, so the value you will get is fine. Only two things are needed. First, how many terms, that means N. Okay, we have done. And what is their sum? Okay, so these two things we already get, and this is your answer. Okay, please note it down. Next is question number 7. Find the sum of first 22 terms of an AP in which common difference is given and 22nd term is given. Okay. Okay, this is the question which I am giving you in homework, but I am giving you the hint how you can do this question. It's not that much difficult to just solve this question. Question is find the sum of 22 terms. That means as 22 we need to find out, and D इक्वल्स टू गिवन 7, n हो गया हमारा 22 विच इज इन द हिडन फॉर्म, and 22 term. If there are total 22 term and 22th term is also given, that means that is the last term. Okay, अगर कोई आपको बोल रहा है कि एपी में टोटल 10 टर्म्स हैं और आपको 10th टर्म मालूम है, that means what is that? That is the last term. So over here the same thing is given. N is 22 and the 22th term is given. That means it is the last term. So you have D, you have N, you have L. As 22 you need to find out, but before finding that you need to find out A, and for that you can see you use the first formula, okay, of L equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. You have this and this, all these three you have, oh sorry, not this, you have L, you have N, and you have D. You can easily find A, and after finding A you can find the S22 by using formula this. Okay, so it is as simple as the previous we have done. Okay, so this is in homework. Next question, question number 8. Find the sum of first 51 terms of an AP whose second and third term are okay, respectively given. A2 is given how much? 14, and A3 is given 18. Okay, and sum of 51 terms is being asked. Okay, before that you please focus. A second and A third is given, that means common difference we can easily find out. It will be 4. Okay, as these are the consecutive terms, hope you understand the meaning of consecutive terms. Okay, that these terms are one by one. Okay, so second and third term is given, and common difference can be the difference of any two consecutive terms. So third minus second term will be D equals to 4. So by A2, okay, A2 can be written as A plus B, isn't it? So A2 is 14, A we don't know, and D is 4, so A equals to 10 we get. Okay, next thing हमको मिल गया A equals to 10. Now what else we need? Nothing. Okay, because as it is in hidden form, n equals to 51, so we can now directly use the formula S51 equals to 51 by 2 in the bracket, 2 into A is 10 plus n minus 1, that means 50, and D is 4. 15 by 2 in the bracket, 20 plus 200, and it will be 220, and if you cancel with 2, so it will be 110. Okay, and you know, I think the rule, this will be the answer. Okay, next question, question number 9. Now question 9th is really difficult one, means not so difficult, but you need to use your brain a bit. Okay, if the sum of first 7 terms of an AP is 49, that of 17 terms is 289, find the sum of first n terms. Okay, so question is sum of first 7 terms, that means S7, it's question 9. S7 is 49, and after this S17 is given 289. Okay, and we need to find out Sn. अभी आप बोलोगे ये कैसा क्वेश्चन है, सम दिया हुआ है और सम आपसे फिर से पूछ रहे हैं. ठीक है, listen, this is the sum of first 7 terms, this is the sum of first 17 terms, and we need to find out Sn. ठीक है, यहाँ पर एस एन ही है, मतलब एन की वैल्यू कुछ भी नहीं, ठीक है, इट कुड बी एनीथिंग, ठीक है. So before this we'll use the formula S7 can be written as 7 by 2, or okay, I'm using the formula once. 2a plus n minus 1 into b. It is 49 equals to 7 by 2. Okay, 2a plus n is 7, so it will be 6 and d. Now this can be cancelled, so 49, okay, b. 7 times it will be cancelled. This also 7 equals to, if you take 2 common and you cancel by 2, so it will be a plus 3d. I hope you have understood क्या किया हमने. यहाँ से आप 2 कॉमन लेंगे, that 2 will be cancelled with the 2 in division, so it will be a plus 3d and 2 will be cancelled out. Similarly, this is our first equation. Similarly, we can solve this 17. Okay, so S17 can be written as 17 by 2, and I am putting the value of S17 289 inside the bracket 2a plus 16b. Okay, and further if you solve, so this is the square of 17, so it will be cancelled 17 times. 17 equals to, further you can take 2 common and this 2 will cancel with the 2 in denominator, and it will be a plus 8b, and this can be considered your second equation. Now please use these two equations to solve the question. Our equation is a plus 8d equals to 17, and next is a plus 3d. Now please don't ask the question that can we write these two equations in the shuffled way. Yeah, we can do. Okay, shuffled means we can change the place, no issue. Now 5d equals to 10 and d equals to, you'll have 2. d we have. Now we want a, the value of a. We will put in this equation the value of d. Okay, so a plus 3 into 2 equals to 7, and a will be 6, and when you subtract, a equals to 1. We have d, we have a. Now the last point, n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Put all the values. So Sn equals to n by 2. The value of a is 1 plus n, again we don't know, and d is 2. So Sn equals to n by 2, 2 plus 2n minus 2, and you can see that these two will be cancelled, and Sn equals to n by 2 into twice of n. Sn equals to n square. Now it's very important, please note it down. This is the formula. This is the formula of the sum of n odd numbers. Please note it down. I'm writing the sum of n odd numbers can be represented by n square. Okay, and the sum of, this is very important notes for you. Okay, please note down. So this is first, and second is the sum of n even. Okay, n even numbers can be written as n into n plus 1. फाइन. और आप इसको अगर इस क्वेश्चन को ध्यान से देखें तो यही था, ठीक है. दिस वाज द क्वेश्चन. ओके, क्योंकि आपने जब देखा होगा तो ए आपका आ रहा था कितना, ए था 1, ठीक है, कॉमन डिफरेंस था आपका 2. तो अभी आपकी एपी क्या बनती, 1 3 5 7 9, एंड व्हाट आर दीज आर दी ऑड नंबर्स. ओके, so for odd numbers the sum of odd numbers is n square. ये मतलब आपका अल्टीमेटली एक प्रूफ हो गया, ठीक है. You have derived one formula. By this question we have derived the formula of finding the sum of n odd numbers, and it is very important. For 1 marks it is asked. Okay, This can be the question in MCQ type of question, that what is the sum of n odd numbers, or they can ask the question directly that find first 25 the sum of first 25 odd numbers. So it will be 625. Okay, that is the square of 25. Okay, then means you should not wait. You should not wait to use the formula, then to put the values, and then you are finding the answers. The next is the sum of n even numbers. For finding sum of n even numbers, we have n into n plus 1. Okay, that means suppose I have given you the question, find the sum of first 10 even numbers. Okay, so you just use this formula. आपको पूरा AP का process नहीं करना है. You will be using this formula 10 into 11. That means 110. So in this manner you can solve the questions in a quick manner. Okay. So it's enough for today. The remaining questions we will be taking in the next class.